Hey everyone! Before we dive in, I have a quick announcement. This is a big moment for me because it's the very first video where I'm speaking. I'd love your feedback in the comments. Let me know how I did and what I can improve. Now, whether you're just starting out or you're already a pro coder, I'm so glad you're here. Because today's video is a game changer for anyone working with Tailwind CSS. And I've got to admit something. Every time I wanted to set up a simple vanilla Tailwind project, I'd struggle with getting everything just right. It felt like way more work than it needed to be. If you've been in the same boat, don't worry, you're not alone. And I'm here to make it simple for you. And before we dive deeper, a quick shout out to Epomaker keyboards for sponsoring this video. I'll be unboxing one of their amazing keyboards in just a moment. But first, let's talk about why this setup tutorial is so important. This video isn't just a one-off tutorial. It's the foundation for everything we'll build in future projects. We're setting up Tailwind CSS with Vite in a way that's flexible and ready to use for all sorts of frameworks. Later, we'll use this setup in React.js and Next.js projects, where Tailwind really shines. If you're planning to build fast, modern, and responsive web apps, the work we're doing here will save you tons of time down the road. But first, let me show you why Tailwind CSS is such a game changer. Imagine you're styling a simple button without Tailwind. You'd need custom CSS like this. Now, here's the same button, styled with Tailwind CSS. No separate CSS file, no class names to invent, just quick, intuitive utility classes applied directly in your HTML, and that's just scratching the surface. With Tailwind, you can focus on building instead of battling with the styles, which is why I can't wait to show you how to set it up the right way. Before we jump into the setup, let me quickly show you this Epomaker mechanical keyboard they sent me. Let's get started. Check this out. It's sleek, compact, and feels amazing to type on. Perfect for those late night coding sessions. And these RGB lights. Totally customizable. Honestly, a good keyboard can transform your coding experience. If you're interested, I've dropped a link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and start setting up Tailwind CSS. First things first, Node.js. This is the engine that runs everything we're doing today. If you don't have Node.js installed, head over to nodejs.org and grab the LTS version. Now, you might be wondering why the LTS version. LTS stands for long-term support, which means it's a stable, well-tested release design for production use. It's less likely to have bugs compared to the latest version, making it the safest choice for most developers. Once installed, open your terminal and type Node-V. If you see a version number, congratulations, you're ready for step 2. Let's keep the momentum going. Next up, we're creating our project with Vite, one of the fastest and most modern front-end build tools out there. So why Vite? Traditional build tools like Webpack are great, but they can be slow, especially for larger projects. Vite changes the game by using ES modules in development, which means it only processes the files you're working on. It also comes with lightning fast hot module replacement. So when you make changes, your app updates almost instantly. In short, Vite makes your development experience faster, smoother, and more enjoyable. Let's set it up. In your terminal, type npm create Vite @latest and put a name for your project. If you come across this error while setting things up, here's how to fix it. In your terminal, run this command. After running this, everything should work as expected. When prompted, choose Vanilla for the framework and JavaScript for the language. Once setup is complete, navigate into your project folder and install the dependencies. And there you go! You now have a project structure that's clean, modern, and optimized for rapid development. Let's take it a step further by adding Tailwind CSS to the mix. Tailwind time. Run this command to add Tailwind and its companions. This creates a Tailwind config.js file, which we'll tweak next. Open Tailwind config.js file and find the content property. Update it like this. This tells Tailwind where to look for its classes. Miss this step and Tailwind will sit there doing absolutely nothing, and we don't want that. Now, let's make Tailwind active in our styles. Open or create a src folder and put a style.css file and add these lines, and just like that, Tailwind is in the driver's seat. We have a pro tip here. Install the Tailwind IntelliSense extension in VS Code. It's like having a cheat sheet built into your editor. It auto-completes classes and makes your life so much easier. You'll thank me later. Let's see the magic in action. Start dev server by running npm run dev. Once it's running, open the provided link in your browser. If everything is set up correctly, you should see Vite's default template. But we don't need that. Let's clean things up. Now, let's create a simple example to test Tailwind CSS. Let's create a config file for Post CSS, a tool that processes your CSS code with plugins. Post CSS can transform your CSS, add browser-specific prefixes, optimize it, or allow you to use advanced features like Tailwind CSS. This creates a minimalist page with a centered card style entirely using Tailwind classes. Save the file and refresh your browser. If you see a beautifully styled card with a gray background and a blue heading, congrats! Tailwind CSS is officially up and running. And that's a wrap for today's tutorial. You've now set up Tailwind CSS with Vite and created your first example project, ready for bigger things to come. Since this is my first time speaking in a video, your feedback means a lot to me. Let me know in the comments how I did, what you liked, and how I can improve. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel reach more people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.